What up? It's your boy Nick Incredible, man. And dude, I know I just dropped the Dr. Stone video, but you guys knew it was coming. You guys knew, man. This is Fire Force. I want to say the Japanese name, but it's for me, it's really hard to pronounce, and I didn't want to butcher it. So this is the Fire Force episode 1 discussion / review, man. Okay. First off, before I say anything about this episode, I'm going to say the same thing I said in the Dr. Stone, man. Dude, this animation, man. The trailers for these anime was absolutely fantastic, and getting the actual anime itself and seeing how great it is compared to the trailer. And you was like, what is the budget for these studios, man? For like, I guess when you have like big names attached to something like this, man, you can definitely tell. Hold on, it's a little bright. You can definitely tell. Still a little bright. You can definitely tell the budget is there, man. And in this anime, you can definitely tell. Again, I said definitely, but you can tell that you have the producers from Soul Eater and JoJo, because there was one moment in this episode with the skulls and the colors when they was talking about the Infernals, that was just so JoJo-esque. Like, it had nothing but color and black and white and everything. It was a whole bunch of colors mixed. It was just like a big beautiful rainbow attached to the picture that they was trying to tell about these Infernals. And you can you can definitely see the Soul Eater vibes. But also for me, I had some Blue Exorcist vibes throughout some of the episode, like with certain moments and aspects as to like whether it's kind of like the Infernals or with them as a group kind of building. But that's just me, man. That's just me. But let's talk about this episode, man. Okay, first off, it starts right off in the jump with action, man. It starts right off with one of the Infernals being on the plane and an explosion popping off, and we see our MC standing on the platform and like he's ready to intervene. But then introduces the Fire Force, man. We get to see the Fire Squad. I can't remember what their names was. I'll have all this down packed in a couple of days, I promise you. But we get to see we see them, and the lieutenant, he kind of recognizes this dude because, you know, I'm pretty sure he saw his transcript or whatever. Like, you know, it's like, well, he's the new recruit, and aren't you? And then they kind of brushed it off and went ahead and attacked the Infernal. And but let's talk about this. Oh, before I do that, I know everybody else called Zoro's voice actor as the captain of the squad, man. You can't help but tell that it's him. But anyway, after that, the whole squad just went in on this Infernal, man, and it was absolutely fantastic, man. Now, granted, there was only 2 fight scenes in this whole episode, but I'm gonna be real with you. Both of these fight scenes was absolutely fantastic, man. The first fight scene and the second fight scene, and the animation, how they handle the fire powers, whether it be from the Infernals or the Fire Force firefighters themselves, is absolutely fantastic, and it looks great. And the fire looks fantastic in this anime, man. It's just what it is. But let's talk about the MC. I don't know if anybody else felt like this, but I totally felt like this. I felt his pain about his little miniature backstory, and I know they're going to dive way deeper into it more later on in the anime, but I felt his pain about his mom and his brother, and I felt like it hit me, and that's just great storytelling, man. For it to be the very beginning of the anime, and for them to show glimpses of his backstory, and for his backstory to it affected me and touched me. And the moment that it happened, and everything that they showed about his past in this story, I felt everything from him saying he wanted to be a hero when he was little, for him saying that for all the people that was talking about him because he can do anything but smile, because he was traumatized because he could do anything but smile when his mom and everything died, and him saying that there was something else within the fire and he's gonna find out. I felt everything about his character, man. And this is episode 1. That is great storytelling for them to convince me and make me feel for this character in the very first episode. In the first episode. But let's talk about, and his powers is totally cool. But that's what I'm talking about now. Let's talk about all of the members. I don't remember their names just yet, but I promise you, I'm going to have it down packed soon. But we get the captain, and they made sure they highlighted that. Well, they didn't highlight, but they made sure they showed that the captain is unpowered. Now, and from what I gathered and everything that I've seen, that means that he doesn't have any powers. He just fights the fires and the infernals with skill and weaponry. And now I don't know how the sister, she's unpowered too. Now I don't know how she fights because they haven't showed her fighting. They just showed her praying for the infernal souls. So I'm really excited to see how she's fighting throughout the show. But the other 3, which is the lieutenant, our MC, and the Maki-chan, I think. I remember her name because, let's be honest, she was kind of hot. Her and the sister is hot. They are definitely bae and waifu material in this anime. And she was kind of buff, too. She was kind of buff a little bit. But Maki-chan, she was buff and she was kind of hot. So, definitely. But Maki-chan, our main character, and the lieutenant are all powered. Maki-chan and the lieutenant are second-generation telekinetic, either way, you know, the telekinesis with pyro, which is fire, either way. And our main character is a 3rd generation, and I'm assuming from what they showed and how they highlighted it, 3rd generations produce the fire from themselves. Like they don't have to have anything else or anything like that to kind of amp up how they use fire. They can control the fire, or it's a part of their body. Because it showed. Now when I saw the lieutenant, he had guns, but like when he was shooting, they kind of looked like they were like fire bullets, maybe, I don't know. But when Maki-chan, she could divide fire and kind of like, you know, like push it back, or if I keep doing this like you guys can see, and push it back and control it a little bit. So 2nd generations are able to control fire or manipulate fire in any kind of way, I'm assuming. Now 3rd generation, they can produce fire from their bodies, and that is fantastic, man. I'm loving this anime. Just it's just like Dr. Stone, man. The animation is great. The score was fantastic in this anime, and if they can produce this type of stuff in the first episode and make me feel for the main character's backstory and about his past and everything in the first episode, you don't have to convince me in 3 or 4 episodes. You already got me hooked. I'm right in the hook already. You don't have to convince me. I'm attached. But man, I that's pretty much it, man. There wasn't much that happened. We got to see their base, and their vehicle is called the Matchbox, and it's this cool little metal humpback type truck that, like, I don't know, man. It's so cool. I'm just so in love with this anime already at episode 1. Oh boy, you guys. I'm looking so forward to Fridays now, man. This is your boy, Nick Incredible. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below, and let me know. Wait, that's not right. I don't know. I'm fumbling over my words because I'm so amazed by this episode, man. But don't forget to smash that like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.